speaking of the Dallas Cowboys, Micah Parsons had a lot to say. The Dallas Cowboys got beat down by the Philadelphia Eagles. Let's just be honest. It was 34-6. It was a complete, utter disaster for the Dallas Cowboys and the whole entire team. But Micah Parsons addressed the media after the game and says that Mike McCarthy can go wherever he wants. Mike McCarthy does not put in the time or effort that it takes to be a good head coach. But he also come back and said that firing of the head coach is above his pay grade. Jerry Jones, in the same breath, within like the next 10 minutes, says that there will be no mid-season coaching change. Mike McCarthy's job is safe. The Dallas Cowboys did have their worst loss to the Philadelphia Eagles in a very, very long time, 34-6. The Cowboys are currently on a 4-game losing streak since beating the Pittsburgh Steelers back in like week 5. So guys, way or no way, by keeping Mike McCarthy, the Dallas Cowboys are making a mistake. When I first saw the Micah Parsons interview post-game, I was very, very upset. I was upset not because of what he was saying, but because who he was saying it to. Things of this, when you have a conversation like this is a closed-door conversation. This is not in front of the media. This is not on your podcast. This is not anywhere other people can hear. This is a closed-door conversation. Coaches and players hash it out, not in the media. So first things first is Micah Parsons needs to shut his damn mouth. You never air your dirty laundry out in public, right? That is like the people that have the Facebook accounts like, oh, my wife did this, my husband did that. Don't air out your dirty laundry. People don't need to know your business. Keep it in-house. Keep it behind closed doors. Secondly, Cooper Rush looked lost at best on Sunday. I had a little bit of faith in Cooper Rush. Being 5-1 as a Dallas Cowboys starter for a couple years ago, he looked like a deer in the headlights. He looks lost at best. Trey Lance, insert second half, he didn't even look that much better. And I had faith in Trey Lance too. I'm like, hey, he might be the future. You know, you give him a little something. What? They do play the Houston Texans on Monday Night Football next week, and they're pretty pissed off. Houston Texans are giving up a 23-7 lead. And then they play the Commanders, Giants, and Bengals. It's a very real possibility, guys, that the Dallas Cowboys could lose 7 games in a row. So the question stands, way or no way, are the Dallas Cowboys and Jerry Jones making a mistake by keeping Mike McCarthy on this staff as the head coach? And the answer to that question is no way. He is making the correct call. He is making the correct call because we've said this before, right? If the Dallas Cowboys really want to build for the future, they need to lose now. They need to lose now and get a high draft pick. Keeping Mike McCarthy around is making him play pretty bad football. Let's just be honest. I hate to see a coach like this struggle, lose the locker room, get disrespected. He seems like a very likable, nice person, right? Mike McCarthy is a Super Bowl winning coach. And people are shitting on him like he's a dog poo-poo. But the best way for the Dallas Cowboys to be better is to keep Mike McCarthy on. And I think he will be on a new team next season. I don't think he is the Dallas Cowboys coach moving forward, but a coaching change now will not help anything. There's a lot of finger pointing happening right now on the Dallas Cowboys team, starting with Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons hasn't played the last 6 weeks. Let's just be honest. So a lot of finger pointing, a lot of culture issues happening in the Dallas Cowboys locker room. So a coaching change would not help anything. I wouldn't want to bring somebody into this mess right now. Jerry Jones is doing the right thing by keeping Mike McCarthy as the head coach. Because if you want to bring in an intern head coach, you might get a little spark and win a game or two, right? But the fact of the matter is the culture's still there, right? We don't want another Las Vegas Raiders saying, oh, AP won us 3 games, let's make him head coach. You don't want that. You want to be bad, and you want a complete culture shift after January 5th. Once January 6th hit, you can call your Deion Sanders, you can call your John Grudens, you can call whoever you want, but you need a complete culture shift. You need to bring in a former player, let that former player bring in his staff guys. Don't try to micromanage anything. Let him do his thing. So with that being said, guys, way or no way is Jerry Jones and the Dallas Cowboys doing the right decision by keeping him around? I'm saying no way. Or, yeah, I probably said that wrong. But no way Mike McCarthy should not be fired. Casey says Cowboys season's over, especially since Dak is out for the season. And honestly, Dak needs to worry about himself, right? Dak signed a 4-year contract extension, right, Casey? We kind of spoke hypothetically on what teams could trade for him, but realistically, he's not moving on from the Dallas Cowboys at all, right? There's like $160 million dead cap hit over the next 2 seasons. Ridiculous, right? The fact of the matter is Dak needs to go out and get repaired, right? So 2020, 25, he can come out and be ready for preseason and off-season work with the new coach, work with the new system, get acclimated, right? So, yeah, Dak is definitely done. John says they have not the Bears, but the Raiders and Tampa Bay traded head coaches Bill Callahan for John Gruden. The Cowboys are not trading for a head coach. Nobody in their right mind currently in the NFL would be traded to come down to the Dallas Cowboys. You are going to have to go out there and get a guy. Aaron Glenn, Deion Sanders. I think it has to be a former player too. None of these hot young offensive coordinators, Ben Johnson or Ben McAdoo or McDonald or whatever, right? It needs to be a former player. Might even be a Glory Days player from the Dallas Cowboys. Deion Sanders, Troy Aikman. How about Tony Romo, right? We are going to see a big old school coaching come down here, right? I think it's gone. And John said he's gone after this year. I agree. He is 100% gone. Casey says John Gruden gutted the Raiders and then got fired for being a racist. Listen, as a Chiefs fan, I am glad John Gruden is no longer in the NFL with the Las Vegas Raiders. He was turning that culture around. John Gruden was doing good things for the Las Vegas Raiders, and the NFL's like, we cannot have the Raiders be good. That's what happened, right? That is not going to happen. John says no way. I agree with you, John. I agree with you. Derek says no way. What, Robert Saleh gets $250 a week to sit at home? It's $50,000 a day. But guaranteed contracts, right? So, guys, way or no way are the Dallas Cowboys and Jerry Jones? What was the question? How did I word it? I don't know. The answer is no way. It is no way. No way or no way are the Dallas Cowboys making a mistake by keeping Mike McCarthy? The answer is no way. No way. Oh, right here. All right, guys.